As you can see, the screen behind me is blank. That's because I'm not doing a review today. I'm talking about something that happened today, although I'm going to post this video. This video is going to be posted several weeks after what happened. What happens is I record these videos in a set all in the same day, and then they set to load once a week. So because I don't necessarily know when I'll have a lot of free time to do a recording, and sometimes you'll see this backdrop behind me, and the computer will have something on it. Sometimes I'll be behind my man from Uncle on this computer, just talking about something, and I'll superimpose something on the screen when I'm working out of iMovie off of this one. You might see me in front of my DVD collection and stuff like that. But I want to take a moment to kind of talk about what happened at the movie theater today. And this was a birthday gift for my sister. My birthday is at the end of the month, and I purposely did not watch this episode of Sherlock because she said, hey, it's going to be in theaters. You're normally off on this day, and thankfully I was off. So let's go see it. So me, her, and her boyfriend Sean, we got to the theater. We sat down. Now, I was surprised to see it was packed because usually these NCM events, they don't carry a lot of people, which is totally fine. I understand it. There's a reason the theater I work for doesn't do it, because we'd have to show everything, and we don't want to show the musicals. But that's another topic for another time. The thing that got to me was this. There were Sherlock fans in the audience, and then there were fangirls. Now, here's the difference between a fan and a fan girl or a fanboy. 9 times out of 10, the fangirl or the fanboy is respectful of everybody else. They really are. And then there's that one time where they aren't. Now, I purposely turned my phone to Cine mode at the Cinemark. Why? To be courteous. I put my phone on silent. I do my best not to talk in movies anymore. I used to be a teenager, used to talk a lot during movies, but now that I've grown to appreciate movies and stuff like that, I really try not to talk during them. I do my best not to. I want to enjoy the movie, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. That being said, they would not be quiet. So it got to the point where I turned around and said, I'm trying to enjoy this. Can you please keep it down? And they said, oh, I'm sorry. And they continued to talk the entire way through the show. A show that cost $14. Because I work in the industry, I normally get into movies for free. However, because this is a special event, I had to pay for it. So, or my sister paid for it as my birthday gift. So I was a little heartbroken that other fans could not be respectful of the other fans in the auditorium. I understand it was funny, it was witty, we all laughed. But you don't have to go, yes, or no, that's not that, or pointing everything out from your previous viewing. Look, I purposely didn't go in. I purposely didn't watch it. I didn't watch anything related to it other than the first trailer that said, hey, we're going to the 1800s for this special. I still haven't seen the Doctor Who Christmas special. The reason being is I haven't seen season 9. But I want to. And I do my best to avoid spoilers. I really, really do on certain things. And I do my best not to spoil anything because I've had a few people get upset at me for that. So I really, really try not to. But seriously, you don't ruin it for everybody else in the auditorium. We all paid almost $20 to be there. My sister, we all really wanted to see it. And you couldn't be quiet the entire way through the movie. I throw people out like that on a regular basis. Guests will come out and tell me, and I'll do my job. I didn't go out and get the manager. Because you know why? I've been to this theater before. I've told the manager that people were talking. And they did not do anything except for go in there and stare at them. They didn't do anything. They didn't even offer me a rain check to come back. I usually do. So why is it so hard for this? I don't know. I wish I had an answer. I wish I could tell you. But it is super hard for some people to understand this is something that people are paying for. How can you enjoy something in a cinema experience? And this is why people think cinema is dying, is because people pay $9, $10, $12, $14 a ticket to sit in a darkened room with other people and share an experience. And then the first thing they do is they pick up their cell phone. And they do that the entire time. And it gets me mad. Now, most people are respectful, and I understand that. This is why I like going to employee screenings. This is why I like going to press screenings. They force everybody to turn off their phones going in. It's such a great experience. But some people just, they don't have the respect for other people. And I don't get it. And that is why video on demand for new releases is kind of cutting into movies. Some theaters won't even show the movies that are on video on demand. So I have people calling me all the time at this theater that I work at, asking for these movies that we won't show because they're on video on demand, and it cuts into our profit. Because why would you go to a movie when someone can ruin the movie for you when you can sit at home for $14.99? You and 20 other people can sit there in silence and watch a movie and pause it and go to the restroom if you need to, or rewind it. It's heartbreaking because it's a shared experience. Now, the shared experience isn't going away, and theaters are evolving with the times. That's why they came out. Cinemark has Cinemode, AMC has whatever they have. It's just a sign of the times, and I wish more people were courteous.